August 4th, 1994. A crowd gathered outside a typical building in Moscow, all looking up as a team of Russian anti-terrorism units descended by rope. Another team approached the apartment door after the owner had refused to open it. Laughter broke out as the tension rose. And finally, the apartment owner was escorted out by masked agents, a completely ordinary-looking person, easily lost in the crowd. As he was taken away, the crowd chanted, "Free Mavrodi." Years later, that same man would be viewed as one of Russia's most notorious fraudsters. His company, MMM, becoming a symbol of deception and a haunting memory of the 90s, a time marked by hunger, poverty, and organized crime. This is the story of Sergei Mavrodi and the rise and fall of MMM. Mavrodi was born in Moscow in 1955 to an average family and earned a degree in applied mathematics, working as an engineer in a research institute for 2 years. But this life didn't suit him, so in 1981, he left to become an underground entrepreneur. At the time, entrepreneurship itself was illegal, and because he was officially unemployed, he took a job as a night watchman. This was a period when unemployment was criminalized, forcing people like Mavrodi to work under aliases. His fortunes changed during the Soviet government's perestroika reforms, which allowed the creation of small cooperatives with strict regulations. They couldn't hire people freely, and all members were both directors and employees. Taxes were steep, with the government claiming most profits. Still, cooperatives thrived, and in 1989, Mavrodi, along with his brother's wife, registered MMM, named after their initials. Initially, MMM wasn't a financial pyramid. It dealt in high-demand imported electronics and computers. After the Soviet Union's collapse, MMM's growth skyrocketed. The company opened a bank, advertised on a massive scale, and dabbled in stock speculation. Yet, like other businesses of the 90s, MMM eventually hit a roadblock: government scrutiny. Unlike other budding oligarchs who built their wealth through government ties, Mavrodi saw an alternative path. Perhaps due to his reportedly sociopathic tendencies, he looked only to himself and decided he didn't need government support, but rather that of the people. He needed to project success to attract public investment, a strategy similar to modern-day tactics. Starting in 1991, MMM launched a massive ad campaign. People began to believe MMM was a legitimate, profitable investment. By 1992, MMM had over 300 offices across Russia. This explosive growth, however, caught the government's eye, and soon financial authorities raided MMM's offices, freezing its accounts and uncovering tax evasion and a severe financial deficit. With this, MMM's activities took a dark turn, transforming from a legal business to one that would bring financial ruin to millions. As MMM's funds dwindled, Mavrodi turned to the public for money under the guise of investment. At the same time, in 1992, the government had distributed vouchers meant to represent people's shares in newly privatized state businesses, an attempt to boost the economy. The system was chaotic. Financial illiteracy was rampant, and these vouchers were unmarked, leading many people to sell them for a fraction of their supposed worth. Mavrodi saw an opportunity in this confusion. MMM bought up vouchers en masse and gained control of multi-million ruble enterprises. But even this wealth didn't satisfy him. This is when MMM turned into a full-fledged financial pyramid. By February 1994, MMM had sold nearly 1 million shares, promising outrageous returns. Mavrodi himself made weekly public announcements, guaranteeing that share prices would rise indefinitely. The share prices soared, fueling public excitement, and even skeptics began to invest. Mavrodi became a household name, and in the early 90s, he was regarded as a financial hero who seemed to help the common people survive hyperinflation, 2,500% in 1992 alone. MMM was seen as the solution to people's desperation to protect their savings. MMM's extensive advertising played a significant role in its popularity, and by New Year's Eve 1993, Sergei Mavrodi himself gave a televised address to the nation, a spot usually reserved for the president. For Russian citizens, it was surreal and highlighted just how influential Mavrodi had become. His core audience was mostly older citizens who felt lost amidst the social upheaval and craved stability. In a genius marketing move, MMM even produced a TV series disguised as advertisements, appealing directly to the nostalgic sentiments of the older generation. People were drawn to invest, many of whom had lost everything when the bubble burst. By 1994, with no viable way to repay investors, Mavrodi's financial empire crumbled, and MMM left countless people impoverished, turning him into a figure both despised and remembered as a symbol of the chaotic 1990s in Russia. Don't forget to hit the like button if this video has kept you on the edge of your seat, and make sure to subscribe for more updates as this case unfolds. Thanks for watching.